Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your coach, Coach Frenchy, back in the booth of the NHL. What are you doing there, Coach? Today we're going to go through the trophy race of the season 2021. This is the last video before the season is over, talking about different trophy, who is right now in the race to win at the end of the season. So we're going to go through this. And then please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also Facebook page on the Hockey Nation Live Show. And if you like this video, please subscribe to us and also leave your comments and like this video. And let's talk about one thing about hockey for sure. So let's start with the first race. If we talk about the Rocket Richard Trophy Race, first of all, it's still Austin Matthews, number one with 33 gold, and Mikko Rantanen, he's a second in this race. This is a new players of the top four. And also we have Connor McDavid. He was number 2 prior. Now he's number 3 at 25. And they have 2 players at 24 gold this year. Alexei Ovechkin, a big machine of gold. And Brad Marchand, he's on the race right now, having an amazing, great year as more goal in the season. So let's move on to the second one. And this one is a Norris Trophy Race, the best defenseman in NHL. And this one we have to go again, number 1, Victor Edmond. He won number 1 the last time we did this video. And now number 2 is John Carlson, moved from number 4 to number 2 with 42 points like Victor Edmond. Number 3, new one, and this is really impressive. It's Adam Fox for New York Rangers with 41.1 point behind Edmond, and Carlson have an amazing year with the New York Rangers. And finally, we had Shea Theodore with 38 points, was not there at the last time we did this video. So great job for Shea Will Theodore. Also during the time Petrinjo was not there with the Golden Knights. The next one I want to talk is the Calder Trophy Race. Since the beginning of the year, everybody wanted to give this trophy to Kaprizov because he have an amazing, great year with 38 points right now, 19 goals, 19 assists. But one player we have to mention now, we have an amazing last 6 weeks is Jacob Robertson with the Dallas Star. Is John now in this race. He was not on this video last time and is a number 2 at 35. Can he win this trophy? Can we already give this trophy to Kaprizov? It's something we need to see at the end of the season. Still number 3, like he was last time, is Josh Norris. And this week, we had this time, we add the goaltender of the Carolina Hurricanes, Alex Nedeljkovic. He has an average of 1.87 a goal again average and a save percentage of .93 and 2. An amazing, great year so far for Alex as a goaltender. The next one I want to talk about is the Trophy R Ross Race. This is the most point in NHL. And right now, McDavid is almost by himself. We can give him the trophy, to be honest with you. Connor McDavid was 77 points. 13 points more to his teammate Leon Draisaitl. Patrick Kane still number 3 in this race at 58. And finally, Mitch Marner is at 55, like his teammate Austin Matthews. So it's the same players it was at the last time we talked about them. So great job for them for sure. For the Austin Matthews, Marner, Kane, Draisaitl, and of course, Connor McDavid. Then the next one we'll talk about is the Trophy Hart Memorial Race. This is an MVP in the NHL. And we have still McDavid, number 1 for me. I think without him, the Oilers not be there. He is number 2 on the goal with 25. Is the number 1 on point with 77. And he just have an amazing, great year, to be honest with you. He's maybe his best year in NHL. Number 2, it's Artemi Panarin. Amazing year for the New York Rangers. You have a 1.48, I believe, as a point per game right now. He's the number 2 in NHL between Draisaitl and McDavid. So we have to recognize the reason why New York Rangers have a great year this year is because of Panarin. Finally, number 3 is still Patrick Kane. He was already there the last time. Have a great year for the Blackhawks Chicago with 58 points. One reason why Chicago still in the contender to be in the playoff is because of Patrick Kane. Finally, number 4 is a new on this video as a Art Memorial Race. Start the season very slow, but he's getting better and better. He's really hot. Is a Colorado Avalanche Nathan McKinnon. So he is now the part of this Hart Trophy Memorial. The next trophy we want to talk about is the Trophy Vezina Race. Not much change, other than the fact we have only one goaltender back in this top 4. We have Philip Gruber at 2.00, Vasilevsky 2.08, Marc-Andre Fleury 2.09, and now we have Sermon Varlamov at 2.20. All those 4, I believe, one of them going to win the Trophy Vezina, to be honest with you. And finally, the last one I want to talk about is for the coach, the Trophy Jack Adams Race. We have two coaches stay there, and 2 new coaches in this race. First is an amazing year for the Florida Panthers. To be honest with you, Joel Canville it's just extraordinary with the play he has under his wing to bring that team at that level to compete for the first place in the Central Division. So great. He was number 1 already at the beginning, at the last video, like also with Dane Avison. It's another team, Minnesota Wild. It's just compete right now for the top number 1 in the West Division. So it's amazing me what Dane did with this team, to be honest with you. Number 3, Rob Brenton or John right now, because the Carolina Hurricanes have a great year. Number 1 in the Central Division. We already knew it was a great team over there, but what he did with them so far is pretty good. And finally, the Boston Bruins. We know the departure a couple of players with them, for them, like Shara, Tony Crook, at the left defenseman. We thought without them and maybe the injuries for last year, the Rask, it's going to be harder for this year, but it's not. It's same team we know already for the last 20 years. They still compete. They're still working hard, and we have to give credit right now for Bruce Cassidy. They are fighting right now to be finished first in the East Division and compete against New York Islanders and the Washington Capitals. So great job, to be honest with you, from Coach Bruce Cassidy. So listen, this complete the trophy race for the NHL at the last 3 weeks of the season right now. So hopefully we're going to be back at the end of the season, tell you who is win those trophies. And thanks again to watching the Hockey Nation live show. I just want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have also a live show every day, Monday to Friday, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And of course, we do every game, the Montreal Canadiens, live stream for you guys. So I can wait to see you next time. So, and like we do at the end of each video, I just want to remind you one more thing. You have what? Greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se reparle plus tard.